Hello and welcome to Bars and Bells. My name is Ian. Follow me in this bar practice for balance, strength, expression, and fun in your fitness and workout routine. We'll start with our feet, move into some hips, work on that core, and always remain calm with those breathing techniques as we explore that port de bras as well. To start, let's place our feet in parallel with the assistance of a bar at the side or just standing in the center. Hands on hips, hands in first, wherever you wish. At the hips and the knees and those ankles, just say hello to the ground first. Demi-point to point, and then flex over onto the top of the foot. Point, ball, press the heel down. Same thing, pull that energy off the floor to the demi-point, point, flex, point, push, extend. One more time each side. Making sure that, again, we're tracking center as to avoid that sickled ankle shape. Point, ball of foot, extend that hip to press the heel. Ball of foot to the point, to the flex over. Point, ball, press. Twos and twos of everything, and from there we'll rotate to first. Ball of foot, point, flex, point, ball of foot, push the heel down and pull up on the other side. Same thing, alternate sides, ball of foot, point, flex, point, ball of foot, and pull up on the other side, this right side of mine, to make room for that heel. One more time each side. Ball, point, flex, point, ball, press the heel down. And last time, ball of foot, point, flex, point, ball of foot, and pull down. Now from there, tendu out to that second position. Transfer weight to one side. Have the ball of the foot on the floor with the heel off. And for about 8 repetitions here, pop those toes 1 and 2. Keeping that ankle bone pointing forward, hips and shoulders nice and square, and build that intention, tension, and that appreciation for the point effort that it takes to get off the floor there for 1 or 2 more repetitions. Then place that heel down, push to the point, and then ball of foot and point. Ball of foot, point. Keep the glutes squeezing, hips extended. Finish with those toes for 3 or 4 more repetitions. Feel the top of the foot as a stretch. Feel the bottom of the foot as work. And those calves and hips are probably saying hello as well. From there, tendu, pull in, get to center, and enjoy a little bit of that wiggle. Using the bar, get a little bit loosey-goose here on the hips, and then from there, be a little more strict in our ballet moves. Using the bar, for a little balance, pull the knee across the body, and then open up to the side. Nice and control, just try these little baby waves in the hip, or opens and closings of the door. So many analogies that we could use, but here we're looking for nice stability through the trunk, maintain that balance, and that nice in and out action at the hip. One last time, return to the floor. Same thing on the other side. Keep using that balance aid as you need. Pull up, knee towards across, then knee open. In and out of that hip. Nice and control. Loosey-goose style here for a couple more in a row. Just say hello to that hip socket. And again, that core stability through the trunk. Last time, put it underneath. A little shake. Go back to that bar or stay in center for our sets of pliés here. We'll open up from a parallel stance to our firsts. Pull those heels together. Create that diamond shape underneath and press. Repeat for 3 more repetitions, staying between those panes of glass as we descend into the plie and pressing to tall. 2 more repetitions as we'll pull down, press up. On our last repetition, pull down, pull, keep pulling so that those heels could get off the floor, and then press them down, stand up tall, and then continue to press and hold today's first balance for 3, 2, and slow control, heels to the floor. From that first position, open up to second, and same thing. Slow for about 4 squats here, pliés as we press to tall. 1. Pull our energy in and push our energy to tall. This is rep number 3, and push. And one more time, pull in. Can we keep pulling as to find those heels down there? Then press, push out, and then find those toes up top as well. Slow down. From here, shift weight to one leg, round to the front, and place down. The heels could be in about the same line. For right now, don't worry too much about that overcross. Now from here, let's do repetitions of our squats as well. This might be called our 4th position. So from here, sit and stand. Pull those heels together to descend in your squat and stand. 2 more here. Pull in, push. Last one, keep pulling that those heels get towards off the floor. Then connect them down to the ground, stand up, and then try our 4th position balance. Down, tendu, in. Then it's the same thing on the other side. Round out to the side, and then to the front. And same thing from here for 4 squats. Pulling and pushing. Pulling in to make room for those hips and pushing out. Pulling in, pushing away. And for the last one, continue to go low in that squat to the toes, connect heels, drive through, and then keep pushing down to go up in that 4th position balance. And then down, that tendu action, close the first, bring it in, and reset. In this practice, I like to do our forward fold as we transition to the floor. Start with your head, neck in extension, looking up. Then pull the chin towards the chest. Nice and slow. Keep the legs straight as you can. Lauren likes to cue this like in a phone booth. So we're saying nice and tight, nice and compressed to the body here as we fold. From there, walk out those hands, or a combination of hands and feet, and hold that nice high planks position. Bum up higher than you ever thought in phys ed. Squeeze your butt, brace your abs, and start to pull those hands and feet together for 10. Whew. Make this a safe, amazing, intense plank for you for 3, 2, gently put the knees down, rest in extension, so again, avoiding a flexed spine or a child's pose type of movement, and for one more time, same thing. 10 seconds in a plank. Modify from the knees with me here if you need to. 3, 2, 1, go. From the knees, it's the same thing. We're pushing into the floor, squeezing the butt cheeks, bracing the abs, and pulling the hands towards the knees for 4 more seconds here. 3, 2, slowly relax that tension, lift back to a plank, and then nice and slow, feet to hands or hands to feet, stack the hips over top of the feet again, and then pull from that belly button in and get to our extension. Shake it out. Return to our 1st position, arms also in first. And here are a little casual porta bras as we keep the shoulders flat across the ribs, open up to the side, chasing that clothes hanger shape, and then connect that gateway down low. 2 more of those, just nice and slow to the front. Open up, turning the palms towards the floor, and then return down low. 1 more time to the front, open to the side, soft elbows hanging down, and close. And then lastly, 3 times out first. So out to the side first, close in front, and return low. You could add that little head, neck roll, looking one way, tracing those hands to center and down. And then last time, just our set of 3 here. To center, and then down. Let's go back to that bar, work on that connection to the floor in our tendu. Standing tall, hand on hip, hand in first. Where can a full foot reach along the ground? Then where could you reach with the balls of feet or that demi point? And then finish with the toes. Then connect the ball of the foot, connect the full foot, and pull underneath, extending the hip. Repeat one more. Where again can that flat foot reach out front, then push through the ball of the foot and point with the toes and down, and then the full foot and pull under. Same thing to the side. Turn out from the hip, and where does a flat foot reach? Next, where does that ball of foot reach? And lastly, finish with those toes. Pull, connecting the ball of the foot, then the heel as you close in. Reach out to the side, ball of foot, then finish with the toes, and then connect that ball or sole of the foot to the floor, finishing with the heel, and pull in. Out the back, most the same, but most likely much smaller. Where again does the foot reach? Then finish with the ball of the feet to the toes. Make sure that we're not arching back, we're keeping in nice and tight, then we'll roll over the toes, connect the balls of the feet, and then the full heel. One more time, same thing. Where does the full foot reach? Then the ball of the foot. And then finish with those toes, and then flex over the toes, connect all the way underneath. Same thing on the other side. I'll go over here. Use that balance aid as you need, and again, out front, full foot to ball of foot to point, to ball of foot to full foot underneath. Same thing, ball of foot, point, connect all the way under. Out to the side, turn out from the hip. We have a full foot, the ball of the foot, and finishing with toes. And then connect that full foot underneath. Create tension, push and pull from the floor, and stand tall on that supporting leg. Lastly, to the back again, probably smaller, keeping the hips forward. The leg can go to the back with a straight leg at the knee. Then toes, finishing pointing, and then flexing over, pulling from the hip flexors, returning the leg forward. Again, full foot, straight knee, ball of feet, finish with toes, and then over the toes, balls of feet, and finish full foot underneath the hips. Return to the floor, forward fold, plank style, 2 times 10 seconds. Nice and slow fold. If you need again, bend those knees. That'll allow that nice flexion through the spine. Then from there, walk forward. High planks position, 10 seconds, go. Squeeze your bum, grip the floor, breathe, and brace for 4, 3, 2, gently down on those knees. And again, finish in extension, grip the floor, get that scenario just right for you. And then again, lengthen out to that high plank, squeeze your butt cheeks, brace your core, pull to center, and keep doing that for 5, 4, 3, 2, and then easy off the tension. Walk those feet or hands to each other. Hang out in that forward fold just for a little second, and then pull from that belly button in as we stack, and then finish with the head neck. Same thing as before in regards to our port de bras. We'll turn out to our first position, arms down low, and this time we'll go arms towards overhead, and then nice and slow, open and return down. Sets of 3 here, nice and control, go up, trace the hands if you wish, looking out to the side, and then closing, and then one last time on this direction, keeping the armpits down and nice and control through that gateway, returning, and then lastly, 3 times out to the side. So from the center to the side, armpits stay low as we go towards this overhead position, and down, and the armpits low, so stay away from the shrug. Keep the shoulder blades flush or flat on the rib cage in the back, and return low. And one last time here, softness in the elbows, the hands are facing towards the back at the top here, and then nice and control. Return to center. We'll shake. We'll go back to the bar. Standing tall on that inside leg. This example is like a rond de jambe, we'll do it twice, once on the floor and then once on layer or off the ground. For the first one, dorsiflex that ankle, so that karate or yoga foot shape. From here, we're going to try to cross the midline of the body, keeping it low, and then externally rotating in that hip, pushing the hips forward, opening a leg to the side. Then internally rotate on the hip as to turn the inseam towards the back and take away that daylight between the knees. Then flex under that hip, staying nice and tall. Repeat, returning that leg to the back this time first, then externally rotating in the hip, open it up to the side, and nice and control to center, and then underneath. This time, let's point those toes, a little more of that classic ballet foot here. So use the floor to point, to lift a little bit, and nice and control, same thing. Work out of those hips as we extend those hips forward, reaching around the back. Straight legs, toe, flex over, pull under, and lastly, to the back on this leg, point, open out of that hip, keep those hips nice and level as we reach, sending energy out of those toes, to the front, to the point, to pull under. Same thing on the other side. So you can just turn around at home, but I like saying hello to you here. So same thing on the other side here. Dorsiflex action in the foot, towards across the body, and open up from the hip. Nice and control, turning in the hip, turning the inseam in or down, and hugging legs together out the back, flexing the hip forward. Same thing to the back. Cramp that standing leg, reach to the back, externally rotate or open in that hip, nice and control, bring it towards center, pull in, and then extend underneath. And lastly, use the floor to finish with the toe point. Turn out of that hip, nice and control as we navigate those side corners here, particularly that position right there for most of us. And we'll roll to the back, keep those ribs down, and then flex over the foot, under, and final repetition to the back, the point, the open, nice and control here, towards the front. Hold for a second, tap, and down. It's plank time, nice and slow, same thing. Start an extension, come on down, flexing that spine, taking your time here. Nice and slow. From there, we'll walk forward. High planks position, 10 seconds, go. Straight arms, bum squeezes, making sure we're breathing and squeezing for 3 and 2, and then knees down for about 5 or 10 seconds. Take a break off. How's that feeling? Let's keep it going one more time here. So lengthen out to that beautiful high planks shape. Press the floor away, squeeze your butt cheeks, grip the floor with the fingertips, and hold and squeeze in for 4, 3, 2, easy off the tension. Walk hands to feet or feet to hands. And then when your hips get stacked over those feet, pull from that belly button center, and the chin chest would be the last to extend forward. Have a little wiggle. Port a bra time. Let's get that first position at feet, open to second, and from first position here, to the front, to the side. From the side to overhead and down. Repeat. To the side, to the front, to the overhead, to the side, and down. And I might have messed that up, but we're going to do the same thing again. We're going to go out to the side. You can trace with those hands. And then bring it to the front. And from front, go overhead. And then out to the side. And down. And one more for good measure. We might get the same pattern. Let's get that right here. So let's go out to the side. To the front. Towards overhead. Out to the side. And then return to that first. We'll work on that. I love all parts of our ballet practice. The port de bras I do find one of the more challenging bits. So thank you for your patience. I love sharing this, so thank you so much for being with me here. We did our hips or this. Let's get some quick stuff going. Let's get our fun quick drills going here. Using the support of the bar. Start in parallel or work from your first position and slow first, out to the side and pull in. Out to the side, pull in. Okay, try the same thing on the other side. From first or that parallel position, out to the side, in. Out to the side, in. Does that feel all right? Let's do it. We're going to do it 8 quick times on one leg, then 8 quick on the other. For that, I'd recommend we maybe face your kitchen counter, your chair, or your wall bar apparatus. Here we go. We're going to pivot to first or keep it parallel, and 8 repetitions. 3, 2, 1, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Same thing other side. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. One more time. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Last time, other side. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Whew. Have a little rest. Did I say last time? Shoot, I might have lied right there. I'd like to do that again, but this time we'll go out to the side, off the floor, and then in. So a little bit of air off the floor here as we repeat that for 8 on one, 8 on the other, and can we do that twice? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Off the floor, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Close. Same thing other side. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. One more time other side. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Other side last time. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Whew. Close. Shake it out. In center or with that bar, let's slow things down and more of a fondue here. From standing in parallel or first, I'm going to work from parallel here today. Pull up a leg to that coup de pied. As we sit or plie, extend the leg and return. Then open to the side. And as we flex the knee or sit low in the squat, extend and return. Close center, repeat. As we plie, extend the leg, return, open side, extend the leg as we plie, and in. Close. One more each side. Knee over toe, that leg extends out front as we do, and bring it back in. Open to the side, plie, sit squat, that leg extends, bring it in as we stand, and close. Whew, that was a little tough to talk about as we did, but again, as we sit, we're trying to extend that leg out the front. Out the front as you sit in that squat and pull in. Open to the side. Out to the side with the leg as we sit in our squat and back up tall and close. Same thing, out front as you sit in the plie and then in. And then that knee opens to the side and it extends lateral as we sit low and in. And one last time here to the front, we'll fondue and in, and then to the side, and it extends as we sit, pulls in as we stand, pull to center, and press down. One more time in that plank, 10-second holds for 2 repetitions. Last time in that plank here today. Nice and slow. Pull yourself down. Using a wall behind you provides amazing feedback, adds that challenge and the load on those hamstrings and hips. And then walk out here as we get that planks position. 3, 2, 1, go. Squeezing, bracing, pulling, calming as we can, and holding for 3 and 2. Gentle knees down. Tailbone tips to the ceiling or front of hips forward. Try to stay out of that flexion. And for one more time, load up over top of wrists. Modify your position with me for if you need to for the last one. And create tension
by pulling your armpits to your hips, squeezing your bum, bracing the abs, and holding for 2. 1, relax the tension. Last time as you stand up here, take your time as you walk up to center, and then chill. One of my favorite movements in our ballet practice is the grand battement as well. So here's our finishing move for today. Join me with some balance aids as we work on our battements. We'll do 4 to the front, 4 to the side, and then switch those standing and mobilizing legs. Here we go. Use your balance aid if this is new for you. And also go low, medium, and work it towards that rocket level high. So stand nice and tall on that inside leg. And with the other leg out front, where can it get on the toe? Then from there, lift it and place it down. And lift it and place it down. And lift it and place it down. And one more time, lift it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, and place it down. Underneath. Same thing on the other side. Out front, use those balance aids. Where can it get on the toe? And then standing tall, lift it, place it down. Lift it, place it down. 2 more. Lift it, and down. And last one. Up, 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 up. Down, and under. Whew. One more move with that battement. Little quicker. 4 in a row, pretty darn quick. You ready to go? In 3, 2, out front. We're gonna go up and down, up and down, up and down. Last 1 and down, underneath. Same thing last time, other side. Hips forward to the front and up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, and under. And shake. Let's say hello to our squats one last time, and we'll carry on with the rest of our day. Starting in parallel, knees over toes. 1, push those hips through. 2, knees over toes, push those hips through, and continue to grow onto your toe balance. And slow down. Then from first, pull those heels together, descending in your squat, press to tall. Pull the heels together, push to tall, and again, hold for 4, 3, 2, slow down. Tendu open to that second. Pull the heels together, descending in your squat. Press away to stand 1. One more time, pulling in, pushing away, and when those knees straighten, rise to the balls of the feet. Keep those ankles pushing forward. 2 more seconds. Slow down. From there, round to that front position. Pull the heels together as we descend into your 4th position squat, and then up. And then I should be a little closer here, I feel. And then one more time, get towards low, press, and then lastly, hold your balance, and down. And again, tendu, center to the side, that round to front, toe ball heel down. Keep shoulders hips square. And again, nice and control, 4th position to stand. And last time, pull heels together to descend in that squat. Stand, and last time, hold the toe balance for 3, 2, slow down, tendu, close, wiggle, wiggling out. Thank you very much for following along with me today at this bar and balance practice. I love sharing my passion for ballet, and as we try to get fitness changing a little bit. Train simply, stay strong, and have fun. My name's Ian, if I hadn't said that already, and I look forward to sharing more with you at our bar, bodyweight, and kettlebell practices here with Bars and Bells Online. Have a good day. See you next week. Goodbye.